Hi, I'm Dr. Evan Matthews. I'm going to be showing you how to use the ACSM leg cycling equation in order to calculate oxygen consumption from exercise bikes. So we're going to use a question to help us frame all this. So Angelica is a client at your gym. She's using the leg cycling ergometer to exercise at 75 watts and she weighs 125 pounds. So how much oxygen is she using in order to do this exercise? So we have some known variables here, so let's look at our givens. So we have leg cycling as our exercise modality. 75 watts is the resistance that the bike is going to be set at, and 125 pounds is her body mass. So we're going to need to do some conversions here. So let's take the 75 watts, divide that by 0.163, which is the conversion factor from watts to kilogram meters per minute, which is the units for the resistance that we need or the work rate that we need in order to use the ACSM calculations, because that's what it's based on. So 75 divided by 0.163 gives us 460.123 kilogram meters per minute. We also need to convert from pounds to kilograms, so we take the 125 pounds, that is her body mass, divide that by 2.2, which is the conversion factor from pounds to kilograms, and we get 56.82 kilograms as her body mass. Alright, so we now have everything in the correct units. Let's get the equation up, which is our next sort of known variable, because once we know the leg cycling is our modality, we can easily look up this equation. So VO2 in relative terms, so that is milliliters of oxygen per kilogram of body mass per minute. On a leg cycling ergometer is 3.5 mLs per kg per minute plus 1.8 times the work rate, which is this value here, divided by the body mass, which is our kilograms of body mass, plus 3.5 mLs per kg per minute again. So we're going to take this and we're going to substitute in our values for each of these. So we end up getting VO2 is equal to 3.5 plus 1.8 times 460.123 divided by 56.82 plus 3.5. All right, and so let's do this step by step here. All right, the first thing we're going to do is multiply 1.8 times 460.123, and that gives us 828.221. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to divide that by the 56.82, and that's going to give us right here 14.576. All right, now everything is addition, so we just have to add it all up. So let's do that one at a time as well, though. So let's do 3.5 plus the 14.576, and we get 18.076. Add the additional 3.5 to that, and we end up getting 21.576 milliliters of oxygen per kilogram of body mass per minute is as the exercise intensity in oxygen consumption units. So in other words, it takes 21 milliliters of oxygen per kilogram body mass per minute in order for her to do the exercise that we prescribed for her. So it's a fairly straightforward calculation here, but it's still something that is helpful in order to understand how to do it. So I hope this video was helpful to you. So if you have any questions, you can put those in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you. Otherwise, please come back and watch another video. Thanks.